Yo, what's up? It's someone that's no one, and welcome back to another smoke sesh. And I just have a few things to say before we actually get into the sesh. First thing is, I came into this awesome THC-O distillate, easily over 500 milligrams, and I was just absolutely zooted in this. Just gone. Like, you could literally hear the relaxation emanating from my voice. It's pretty ridiculous. But for my bedtime listeners, this will be a treat. And two, I do smoke in this, but not THC-O. There are potential risks with it, that being ketene being released potentially, which I'll get into this more in the sesh. But I just wanted to say this, I sound stoned as hell in this, and it did take me by surprise and kind of mess up my flow a little bit, but we're keeping it because we're being authentic. But yeah, if you enjoy it, make sure to subscribe and like, let me know what you want to see next, and without further ado, let's start the sesh. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's someone, and welcome to another smoke sesh. This is a first impression video on THC-O, and I'm just saying right now we are already kind of far in edible version that is right now, and I'm here just to lay my thoughts, my first impressions, subjective thoughts really, and some of the information going on about it I will bring up here, but I highly recommend go check out my first impressions on HHC, also my first impressions on Delta 8, as those were two of the other first alt cannabinoids I had. Part of that reason is because I partner with 3Chi, they sent me some stuff, and this was all part of what they sent me. Now I taken my time on this THC-O because I really wanted to explore it, and I didn't really feel like I got the full effect or full experience of just the cart they sent me. Now first I just want to say, fuck smoking this shit. Just fuck the risk going on right now. Now there is some debate on this, whether how true this is. Basically, ketene is a possible gas that is released with acetate that was found with vitamin E when that was going around with the car craze and whatnot. But basically it is theorized, and there is actually a study showing that at the right temperature ketene could be released. But the debate is, do we actually dab at that temperature? It was tested at, I believe, 500 degrees Celsius or something. But I will probably insert my first impression. Now this happened like over a year ago, I believe. And I didn't actually know of these effects at the time. I don't think they were discussed yet. But I do know I didn't take anything that day just yet. And I did know there was some quick effects, but they did develop quite a bit about like a half hour in or so. 20 minutes, half hour in for me. Alright, so here's the first time I'm trying THC-O. Supposedly this is reportedly the strongest of the three I got, and apparently 3 times as strong as normal THC. So we have a Blue Dream vape here. So without further ado, let's see what's up with this. And I haven't had shit else today so far, so this will be a real good first impression. Alright, so far off of one good rip, I'd say there is a very significant difference. I feel like I maybe just took like a small dab or whatnot, or like a good bowl hit, something like that. So let's go in for another and see how it is. Alright, second rip, I wouldn't say there's as much as a shift, but that's just because I'm already like in the high, I would say. But it did bring me a bit deeper. Alright, and third hit really showed me that this is a real deal. I wouldn't necessarily say I noticed that it's 3 times as strong as normal THC, but I would say just based off that, it is just as strong as D9. Like I said, I don't feel like it's 3 times, maybe like 1.5 times as strong, but hey, these are just my first impressions. But I'm going to be mainly talking about the edible version with this, but this is a smoke sesh. We got some classic, just bud, so without further ado, let's light up. If you're wondering what strain, GPZ number 33. So let's talk about THC-O. This is reported to have up to 3 times the strength of normal THC, delta 9 THC. And that is because the absorption of it goes up and the bioavailability of it also goes up. Now what happens what they actually do to get THC-O, because it's actually synthetic. We start with CBD, it's extracted from hemp, right? And D8 is extracted from CBD normally. And then acetate and hydride is added to delta 8, and you get delta 8 THC-O. And you can also do this with delta 9 and get delta 9 THC-O. The overall safety is somewhat unsure, but it is suspected to be safe, beyond smoking that is. And the metabolism of it is, like I said, it will take a little bit longer to kick in. For smoking, it is expected to be like 20-30 minutes. For an edible, I don't think there's a fine guideline for it, but I've been, in my experience so far, I'd say like maybe an hour and a half, like a bit longer than a normal edible, but it comes in pretty smoothly and it doesn't take too long. And beyond this, it is reported since the 70s even to be more euphoric and psychedelic, which I have to highly agree with. One of the biggest just perks about this has to be the relaxation without the tiredness. Like, I just feel absolutely chilled out, which I took quite a lot for this video, guys. Probably like around 600 milligrams ish to like 700-800 ish. So the thing is, I'm a little zooted. You guys can probably tell I can't flow as well as I normally can. So that will probably be just like speak just where I'm at right now with it. But it gets me absolutely chilled out, focused, still able to do things. That's, I feel, one of the biggest benefits about this compared to like delta 9, and I've also had delta 8 edibles, where those, they have a more like strong recreational pull that's kind of almost forced and almost a more sedative feel to it, just a more heavy feel to it I can get with those compared to this, even at this dose I'm at. I mean, I could imagine even taking some more, probably you could probably get more of those heavier effects, but still, like, that's just still saying a lot. Like, damn, like you need over a gram of this just for the edibles to get to that. But even then, you don't need that, because it's blissful. It is euphoric. Music fucking bangs with it. I feel like I have a general good time just eating the distillate like that. Normally I'll use it with a cookie and stuff. But here's the thing. The legality is in question as of recent, actually. The DEA has responded to this lawyer, I believe, stating that it is technically controlled since it is synthetic, though then it is in question if we look at the Farm Bill, that if you look at some wording, I believe through a downstream process that it technically is still legal because it is used basically as a manufactured alteration to a hemp product, that being Delta 8, where you add the acetic anhydride. So, and there doesn't seem to be any clear idea whether there are going to be enforcements, what kind of enforcements there is. It's kind of in this unknown area at the moment, but I know it being synthetic like that, there might be a rocky future with it. But here's the thing, I really enjoy this. This is like king edible to me, but this is just a first impression. This is a pretty rough first impression probably, but this is just me chilling. This is just me being real and straight up with you guys and how this experience is. It is somewhat psychedelic. I kind of like watching shows off of it, hanging with people especially. I wish you could smoke it, because I remember smoking it was somewhat decent, but again, just, I don't think it's worth the risk. There's just so many other alternatives out there that don't pose that risk. But speaking of alternatives, tell me something else I should get into. I know there are so many cannabinoids out there, all cannabinoids out there now. It's just like there's a new one fucking every day. So like, just let me know what's up, because I'm down to just explore these and see what's good. But I'm probably gonna end things here. If you enjoyed this smoke sesh, kind of a brief one, but I talked about what I wanted to talk about and my experience with this. The edible version with this, definitely a 10 out of 10. And also with the distillate, man, like, it's just like so easy, like, compared to the like the Delta 8 distillate to like just use. It's just like very liquidy in a sense, like not too liquidy, but it's just the perfect, like, just scoop, easy, mix it in whatever you want, and you're just chilling and having a decent time. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna end things there though. So hey, make sure to subscribe, like the video, let me know what you guys want to see next. This was someone that's no one, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.